Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new then no, I haven't put my fingernail on. I need to go and do that. One sec. Oh my god. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new then hi, my name is Caitlin and oh my god, I'm so excited today because this is my favourite project ever to film. This is my Pan That palette. So this is the fourth update to this project and it's flown by. It really has. Well, in a way it's flown by. In a way I feel like I've been working on it for a little bit longer than 4 months, but I'm so excited with the progress that we've done this month. We've managed to finish off our first complete shade. We've managed to hit 3 more pans. It is so exciting. And yeah, I'm just gonna share with you the progress. But first, before we jump into things, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe because I do this kind of content every single month. I do a Pan That palette every month, I do pan those eyeshadows, I do a normal project pan, I do shop my stashes, and I just love talking about makeup. So if you're interested, stick around. So this is what the palette looked like when we started this project. There was 1 pan in it. It was very well used at the start of this project. I didn't just find a brand new palette, so there we go. So this is update number 1. As you can see, a few more pans. This is update number 2. So we expanded some pans, hit some new ones, and update number 3. This is what it looked like. And so update number 4, I'm sure you're all wondering, what are we looking like now? I'm going to put a picture here of last month, and this is what we are looking like this month. So I'm sure you can compare top and bottom. It feels really weird doing this because there's just a blank space here right now, but I'm going to point some stuff out just in case you miss it. We have hit pan in Penguin, which is the white shade here. We have hit pan in Sparks Fly, which is this gold shade, and we've also hit pan in Peaches, which is this shade here. I'm so happy with this. This is mad. Okay, so I'm going to move back into the centre. And yeah, I just want to talk about this palette, talk about my thoughts. On my eyes today, what do I have? I have pancakes to set my lid. This is a mega pan. So I've got pancakes to set the lid. Then I used Peaches here. That's my last blending shade in this look. I've fallen in love with Peaches this month. Oh my god. It is the perfect, just subtle blending out shade. Love that. And I also have Mixed Berries on my lid. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see, but Mixed Berries is on my lid. Oh, and also Pink Champagne is in my inner corner. Okay, so I'm going to go through all the shades just like usual, all the times that we use them shades, how we use them, what we think, yada yada yada. You get the drill, you get the drill. Okay, so this month I did really want to focus in on Penguin. I said last month that if I did not hit pan in this, I was gonna jump off a cliff because we were so close to hitting pan, and we've hit a pretty good pan in Penguin. I used this 14 times this month for a total of 51 times. So this is the first shade to hit that 50 mark. I used this to set my eye primer before I did my eyeshadow. I used this shade, and this shade all for the same thing. So I did have a little bit of a brainwave. I was thinking of maybe mixing Penguin and Iced Coffee together to make a shade that looks similar to this, because I do use them all for the exact same thing, and having 3 shades is just a bit overkill, I think. But I don't know, I'll talk about that more at the end, I think. So anyway, yeah, 51 times so far. You can see the dip in it is huge. So unlike this one, which has, you know, it kind of goes like this one is a whole gorge. So pancakes this month, I only used it twice because, as I said, I was focusing on this shade, and that is a total of 25 times in this project so far. It's just a perfect setting shade. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see, but we are so close to hitting side pan in Fairy Lights right at the top here. So damn close. We are millimeters away. I'd say like a 1 use away from hitting side pan in this. Ridiculous. I used this 11 times this month for a total of 32 times. we're really getting there. These numbers just make me so happy. They're jumping up all the time. So pink champagne I used 6 times this month for a total of 31 times. Yes, 31 times. I try to remember them before I start the sentence and then halfway through I just forget what I'm saying. So 31 times in total, and the pan is huge. Iced coffee I only used once this month, again because I was focusing on Penguin, and that is a total of 37 times, which is really wild because I didn't think I'd reach for it that much. But yeah, 37 times, massive pan as you can see. Cup of tea we used twice this month. Normally this pan just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, but this month I really don't think you're going to be able to see that much difference just because I've only used it twice, but normally I do go ham on this shade. So I've used that a total of 25 times. So yeah, first row is all complete. I'm so happy with that. I'm so happy. Okay, next row. This shade. I didn't know if I was going to hit pan on this shade. I hit pan on this only a few days ago, to be honest, and I'm so happy I did because that is now 2 of the 3 golds done. I used this 5 times this month for a total of 10 times in total. 10 times in total, that's a lot of teas. Yeah, it's just a warmer version of this guy. I'll just pop it on the lid, you know, go about your day. It's a nice neutral. Sparks Fly, I actually have not used this shade this month because I was working on Grow Old, and that's a total of 17 times, which I'm not worried about it. I've hit pan on it for now. I don't have to worry about it. Okay, Smoky Bronze, still haven't used it. Still haven't used it at all in this project. Again, I'm not too worried about it. It's more of a fall shade. You know, I could do with probably starting to try and use this up because it's going to get a bit ridiculous if this is the only untouched shadow in the whole palette. But there you go. I haven't used it. Okay, Mixed Berries. This is the shade that I have on my lids today. This is the shade that I was the most worried about because I'm not a purple person at all. I've really focused in on it this month. I just wanted to get some use out of it, find ways to use it. And I've used this 7 times this month, which for me, for a purple, is a lot. Like, you can see the dip in it. It's only been used a total of 10 times, but like you can see that dent. It's really getting there, and that makes me really happy because I was so worried about this shade. Okay, Tiramisu. Tiramisu? Haha, I'm so funny. Oh, I hate myself. But yeah, it's completely gone. I use this as a bronzer. It's gone. It's gone. That was the first pan in this shade, and it is the first to be completely used up organically. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. We used this 8 times this month. We only managed to use it 8 times for a total of 31 times. Now, that was because we used a bigger brush. We used a lot of it every day, so it was going to take a little bit less time. Peaches. As I said, I fell in love with this shade this month. It is blended out just below my brow bone today. I used a very bright pink. I have a very bright pink in my Pan Those eyeshadows, which I'm very scared of. But if I put Peaches just on top of it to blend it out, it kind of makes it a little more subtle, a little less neon. I love it for that. I love it as a blush. I use it over the top of my cream blush every single day, and that is how we hit a nice juicy pan on it. We use this 13 times this month for a total of 27 times in this project. Yeah, I'm really happy we hit pan on that. Okay, this pumpkin. Can you see the dip in this? I think you can see it there. I've really gone in on this. I thought we were going to have pan on this. Sadly not yet, but we are close. I've been saying we're close for so long, but you can actually see the dent in it, and that's pretty good. We use this 6 times this month for a total of 13 times, which, you know, it's not close compared to some of the others, but 13 times is quite a lot. Normally between like 18 and 20 we can hit pan, which I think we can do that by next month. I hope, anyway. I've been trying to focus on this for a few months now, but I can finally see some progress. It's making me happy. It's making me a very happy gal. Okay, Pine Tree. Oh my god, if I wasn't focusing so much on Peaches and Pumpkin, Pine Tree would have hit pan by now. I just couldn't really work it in with many looks because these two are just so polar opposite. I didn't really want to go there. I only managed to use this 3 times this month, which I am a bit sad about because I love this shade so much. But 3 times for a total of 7 times in total. And if we look at this guy only took 10 times to hit pan on, so we're at 7 with Pine Tree, so hopefully with a few more uses we can hit pan. Pug, you can see there's a big kind of chunk that came off it. Pug is getting a little bit crumbly for some reason, but hey ho, let it do its thing. I'm not complaining, it finishes it off faster. I actually really do love Pug. I love these very cool tone taupey shades. Love them to blend out cool tone looks. I only use this 3 times this month. I know, only 3 times. I did quite a lot of smoky looks using the Subculture palette this month, so that's probably why this hasn't been used as much. I've used it a total of 11 times, which is not a lot considering the pan size. The pan size is huge because I've only used it 11 times in this project. But I said in a Get Ready With Me, I think that's coming out next video as you're watching this, I said in a Get Ready With Me that when I use a shade, I use a lot of it. I really pack it on, so that may be why. Danger, I only used twice this month for a total of 12 times. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me to use reds in the summer, even though I'm wearing a bright red shirt. I don't know, I just see it more as a fall kind of shade, but I don't know, whatever. Oh, these two give me nightmares. These are fall shades as well. I'm waiting for the fall to use these, just like Smoky Bronze. So I'm just not gravitated towards these at all. I haven't used these at all this month. I just haven't. I've been focusing on this shimmer, so I haven't really been wanting to reach for these. In the fall, I'm sure I'm going to reach for them so much. I have tested them out on my eyes. I do like the look that they give. It's just a bit too autumnal right now. She says wearing like a dark smoky eye, but whatever. Let me be a hypocrite, okay? So I haven't used these at all this month. But in total, I've used this shade twice and this shade 3 times. We're just going to pretend that they're not there for now, okay? Okay. Mug Cake I've used 4 times this month. I would have used it more, but I rolled in Cypress Umber from the Modern Renaissance palette in my Pan Those eyeshadows, and it is an exact dupe of this. Like, they are the same colour. So I have been working on that one just because I haven't got pan in that one yet. And I have pan in this one, so more pans the merrier, you know. So 4 times. I've used this a total of 25 times in this project. I was going to say palette, no, in this project. And yeah, pretty big pan. I'm not scared of using this shade. It's a pretty easy shade to use in an everyday neutral look. I'm not worried about that at all. Rosewood, I actually started using this in my brows. I am using Cypress Umber in my brows today, but when I didn't have my Pan Those eyeshadows, I would use this in my brows every day. I used this a total of 13 times this month, which is quite a lot. Even though I only used it a little bit in my brows, 13 times is still quite a lot. I don't think the pans move that much, to be honest. But I've used it a total of 32 times this project. Oh my god, why can I never remember the word project? I don't know. Last month I did make a counting error with this shade, so if you are counting with the numbers, I don't know why you would be, but just in case you are, yeah, the numbers would be different this month. I forgot to count like a tally of 5 for this shade last month, so the numbers have gone up. Okay, and finally, Nightmare. I use a black in pretty much every look. I love using black eyeshadow so much. I used this 11 times for a total of 46 uses in this project. So, oh, my arm is going dead from holding that for so long. So this is what we are looking like. I'm really happy with this palette. I do want to say though, I feel a little guilty for just focusing on this palette so much, just because I have so many other beautiful palettes in my collection and I'm neglecting them to focus on this. That's one of the reasons that I did start Pan Those eyeshadows. It just lets me use other palettes and other shades and make me be a little bit more creative with my looks instead of just having the same colour story to work on every month. So because of Pan Those eyeshadows, this project may slow down a little bit. I do have 5 extra eyeshadows to work on every month, but I am still working on this. I am still making progress on this. I do still use this every single day, but I just don't know how good the progress is going to be from now on. Hopefully it's going to be still the same. I'm aiming for maybe 1 or 2 pans every month. That is the goal. Yeah, I'm hoping that we can still carry on with this. I think, to be honest, in 4 months, this palette is... it doesn't look 4 months old, it looks about 10 years old. So I'm glad it's looking very used and abused. I am very glad. So I'm not going to set any goals for this month. I just want to use it. I would quite like to hit pan on pumpkin, but I'm not putting that as an official goal. Yeah, I just want to use it, keep loving it, keep playing around with it. So that is the end of this video. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. Tell me if you're doing a pan that palette or a pan those eyeshadows, something similar to that. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.